Tim's actually on the phone right now. Hey, Tim.
Hey, Bob, how you doing?
You good?
I'm great, man. Just finishing up in the gym.
I was just thinking about you because of that. So what I wonder about that gym is, since you opened a gym in town, do you ever pop in there and get a workout in?
I did last, 2 weeks ago, but most of the time it's a little too far away from. After I drop Audrey off at school, I usually come back and just hit my home gym.
What's the home gym like
I've
at your
been there
house?
It's pretty good. I keep it hot, though. That's the main. One of my pet peeves. I don't know about you, but when I'm on the road and you go into a hotel gym or something, they have it so cold in there that you can't really get sweat, so you have to pile on sweatshirts and stuff. So in my gym at home, I love being down there because I keep it at about 100 degrees. Keep it hot.
Gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like hot yoga in there.
Sort of like hot yoga, but except for I'm a little too lazy to do yoga, which I need to do more. When you get old, you got to stretch a little more.
Tim McGraw's on the phone. I was thinking about you, too, watching LSU play last week.
Yes.
I mean, you got to be pretty pumped this year, right?
I'm telling you what, it's the first time in a long, long time that we've got a passing game and running a spread offense, and it's actually working. I mean, I'm looking forward to the next game, and to beat Texas like that, because, a couple of guys in my band are big Texas fans, so it was fun to watch them get beat.
I was about to say, your quarterback's leading the Heisman Trophy odds right now.
That's right. And we were texting back and forth with big Heisman Trophy poses and stuff back and forth between us all. And we were thinking the same thing as we were watching the game.
Man, I wish
our defense has just got to step up and make sure nobody else scores that many points on us.
Are you trying to get out to any games?
I'm going to try. It's a pretty busy fall. We've had a busy summer. I'm not touring a whole lot this summer. I'm doing a lot of fairs and festivals, so I'm not doing a tour proper. But between my oldest daughter moving and then my middle daughter starting her senior year of college, and then our youngest daughter's in her senior year of high school. So there's a lot of moving parts going on. And working on the new album, which we're just finishing up. So there's a lot of moving parts going on.
Tell me about this song, Thought About You. I think it's number 19 this week. Tell me what this is about to you.
This song, this song is one of those songs that just really sit and make you think. And it's one of those songs that can plug into anyone's life. I think everybody has a moment in their life where they can sit and reflect and think about someone they love, either someone that from their past life, someone that's passed on, or somebody that they often think about that may not be in their life anymore physically, but they're still a part of their life. So I think it creates a tapestry of sort of love and loss and love and sort of longing for someone.
Tim McGraw is on with us right now. Yeah. I was thinking about you during all this Old Town Road because everybody's like, look at this. We got a rapper and a country guy together. First time in history. And I'm like, you guys don't even know. You guys don't even know Tim McGraw and Nelly.
Oh, man, that was fun a long time ago with Nelly. I can remember one of the coolest things when we recorded that song is we were in L.A. and we were sitting in the studio and we both had legal pads and we were sitting there writing lyrics out. And also the drummer for Def Leppard was sitting there with us, Richard, because Robert Allen, who works for Taylor Swift now, was my tour manager at the time, and his brother happens to be Richard Allen, who plays drums with Def Leppard. And so it was pretty cool to have me and Nelly and then Richard sitting in the studio while we were recording that song. That was a really cool day.
Kids don't even know. When I heard that song the first time back in the day, I was like, this song's changing my life. Like, I was a Tim McGraw fan. I was a Nelly fan. I was like, I cannot believe they're doing a song together. And then people are going to be like, Old Town Road's breaking barriers. Give me a break. Tim McGraw and Nelly broke barriers.
Well, Old Town Road's a pretty cool record. I got to give them that for sure. But it certainly makes me want to call up Nelly and go out and hit that song again because that was a lot of fun.
Our guy Lunchbox here called a restaurant. We were doing a bit because people apparently call restaurants and use fake names to get in. And he said he was Tim McGraw and tried to get in. And they didn't believe he was you. He tried to make a reservation in your name. They didn't believe he was you. Do you use your real name when you go into reservations, or you have something else happen?
When we're out of town, usually we do, just because nobody knows the difference for somebody. But when we're in town, if we make a reservation in town, we usually know the people that we're calling because we pretty much go to the same places all the time.
Tim McGraw.
Everybody knows.
Tim McGraw's on right now. This Drive, the Cars cover that you did.
Yeah.
I first saw it on Instagram when you guys posted it, but man, it is so good. What inspired you to do this one?
I've always loved that. I'm a big Cars fan anyway, and I've always loved that song. And back when I was playing around a guitar in high school, that was one of the songs that I would sit around and play. And then after I graduated high school, when I was sitting around on steps of the frat house and playing music, trying to get lucky with a guitar in my hand, doing anything I could to draw attention from the girls. I was sitting there playing. That was one of the songs I would play, and then we played it in clubs for quite a while. And when Byron and I and the band were in the studio and we were cutting songs for this new record, and I wanted to do a cover, and we sort of racked our brains thinking of what cover to do, and I sat down and started goofing around with that on guitar, and Byron said, well, let's just do that one. And within 5 minutes, we had an arrangement worked out, and we just really loved how it was sounding, so we went ahead and recorded it. And then we sort of put it out to be streamed just for people to hear, just to get a taste of some of the stuff that we're doing on the record.
Yeah, it's good. It's real good. And it's one of those songs,
Thank
too,
you, man.
where you're like, oh, no, I don't know if, they got to do it justice, but, man, you killed it. It's real. I'm going to play it coming up here in just a second.
Right on. Thanks, man.
I want to mention this before we go. I'm thinking about to our last iHeartRadio Music Festival. Was Paul McCartney watching you play? Do you remember that?
I do. We were in the middle of, just kicking off the song, and he came out with his people, and they sit right on the side, and he was singing every word to Barbecue Stain. And it sort of made, it certainly made my night. I'm sitting there jamming and look over, and Paul McCartney standing up, clapping hands, and he's singing along to something like that. And then another thing that happened, I don't know if you remember, but there were these steps that went up on this platform on either side of the stage, and it was probably about 10 steps up. So it's a good 10-foot platform on the side. And I went up those steps, and Paul McCartney was right in front of it. And I ran and was going to leap over the steps like a 10-foot jump. And right at the last minute, I thought, should I do this in front of Paul McCartney and bust my ass in front of everybody and really embarrass myself? Or should I just go for it? And I went for it, and, man, I barely stuck the landing. But thank God I did, because, you don't want to fall in front of anybody on stage, but you certainly don't want to fall in front of Sir Paul.
Dude, that's awesome. All right, Tim McGraw performing Friday night at our iHeartRadio Music Festival 1 week from today. I'm going to play Drive. I love this version of it. And so,
thank you, man.
Love you, dude. See you soon, all right?
All right, thanks, guys. Look forward to seeing you.
All right, there he is, Tim McGraw.